Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is a video footage between a Christian apologist and a street Muslim. The Christian apologist tries to take the advantage of this Muslim to make it look as if the Bible is very perfect. And also, Jesus never really said that his followers should worship Allah. But this is definitely not true. But let's hear what he said in the video.
Show me in the Quran where it identifies to you what verses from the Bible you can use.
First of all, the Quran never really mentioned any biblical verses that we are supposed to follow. The Quran only pointed out some of the comments and what the Christians used to say about Jesus. It pointed out some of the claims and accusations about Jesus, such as Jesus being crucified and died in a cross, and also Jesus being called the Son of God and also God himself. These are some of the things the Quran pointed out and also make the corrections by telling us the actual history of what happened to Jesus. Moreover, why should the Quran ask the Muslims to follow some of the verses in the Bible that has been written by unknown authors? The Quran never talked about or mentioned anything like the Gospels with the plural S. The Gospels were written by unknown authors, but what the Quran talks about is the Gospel with the singular Gospel, which means the book that was given to Jesus and not the books that were written by the unknown authors. So let's hear more of their dialogues.
Now show me a verse in the Bible where Jesus says worship Allah.
I said the true worshippers are those who worship the Father.
The Father. Does the Jesus of the Quran ever call Allah Father?
This is a very clear answer. He gave him a clear answer where Jesus said, the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and truth. This was clearly stated in John chapter 4 verse 23. Instead of him to accept the truth, he insisted that the Muslim brother should show him where in the Bible that Jesus called Allah Father. This is ridiculous because everyone knows that Allah is an Arabic word and it is the Arabic word for God. Just like in Aramaic, Allah is God in Aramaic, whereas in Hebrew, Yahweh is called God in Hebrew. The word God itself is in English and it's not in the original manuscript of the Bible, which is written in Hebrew. And then the word Father, everyone knows that Jesus calls God Father, which is the God of Abraham, the God of Moses, and the God of the Jews. So, but Jesus used to call him Father, and everyone knows that the word Father is referring to the God. And the Father itself is not in the original manuscript of the Bible, which is written in Hebrew. And the Hebrew is not even the language of Jesus Christ. Jesus spoke Aramaic. And in Aramaic, Jesus called the Father Abba and not Father. Father was only translated into English. So if you check the original manuscript as was written by John, it says Abba, which is their Father. So if you want to go by your logic, we will say that there is no anywhere in the Bible where Jesus said Father, because Father was only translated into English. And we know that Jesus is referring to God as Father, which if you translate God into Arabic, it means Allah. So there is no way you can use this as a point of your argument and saying that where did Jesus call the Father Allah? So the translation of God in Arabic is Allah. So wherever you see God in the English version of the Bible, it means Allah. Thank you very much for listening to my video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.